like a kind of peak into a doyen of something. And then I realised that I didn't ever want to get to the peak of anything. I wanted to just be halfway, like maybe on the mountain ledge, with the summit at the top and then the forest at the bottom. And I wanted to be in some kind of twilight zone with love. So I decided the last great adventure is you, and the idea was that you was going to be another person. And then the more I worked on the title and thinking about it, the more I realised that the last great adventure is yourself. And even if you're mountain climbing, when you get to the summit, even if you're with someone, you still have that moment of that loneliness of being on top of the summit or climbing up the mountain. Even if there's someone there holding your hand, it's still you that's doing it and pushing it. And in terms of all those kind of metaphors with this work, it's completely, totally, when I say new work, it isn't really. It's like going back to something from 30 years ago. It's going back to the essence of what my work is about. Using the body, the female form, using the self-analysis, and the adventure is discovering more about myself as I go into the third phase of my life. And it's been brilliant couple of years. And I was working in a foundry in New York, a modern art foundry in Astoria, and I learned so much about bronzes and the lost wax process. It was almost like going back to art school and spending 3 years learning something completely new, a new language. And as an artist, that's so exciting. And they look quite classical, which I'm pleased about. And they look, obviously they don't look like Rodin, but there's something of that ilk, that kind of really passionate kind of expression. Like you can see that I actually touched them with my hands. You can see where my fingers have been, where I've pulled